Good afternoon, Libra. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Libra, at the time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate. So like you do, is focus only on those things that actually do. Anything else, just leave it for another Libra. All right, let's get started. You can see already I'm shuffling up the Zodiac 108 deck. I'm going to pull you just 3 cards from this deck. Now, this deck just offers extra clarification to the general reading with definitions, persons, places, dates, timing, seasons, and events, as well as maybe yes and no answers to questions I'm not yet asked. So let's go ahead and see what we got at the beginning for you, Libra. We got the grapes coming out. Well, this is a good one. This is about bearing fruit, abundance, harvesting, fertility, merriment, prosperity, surplus, fullness, juicy, overindulgence, tempting, goodness, plentiful, wealth, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. All right, Libra. And now the second one coming out is the tools. The tools card is all about being practical. Abilities, resources, having what it takes, application, building on something, fixing it, organization, helping someone, task at hand, well prepared, equipment, get shit done, it says that, and masculinity. And finally, Libra, we have within a few days. Indeed, look at the situation or event in question will develop or unfold within a matter of days. All right, Libra, let's grab the 1909. This is that Graham Smith Waite Circular Edition Tarot deck. And I'm going to just grab 6 cards for the week ahead. And then we'll do a general reading on those 6 cards and then come back and clarify a little more detail out using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. You can see these cards are already trying to come out, so let's get started. We're going to pull 2 cards for the beginning week, 2 cards for the middle, and then 2 cards for the end of the week for you, Libra. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Pull these closer. Now, it does look like you are in collaboration with others. This is teamwork. This is team effort. It could be at work, it could be at home, but it is friends and family or coworkers. You're collaborating with others who have experience, expertise, or skill sets that you don't have, and you're working to complete a project together here at the beginning of the week. Now, look at this. You got the 9 of Cups. This is the self-empowerment card. Now, it can sometimes be a little bit about overindulgence. Some people say a little selfish, but it is about building up your self-esteem, your confidence, Libra. This is self-empowering yourself, loving yourself so you can attract others that love you the way you love yourself. You recognizing if someone loves you like you love yourself, and that is a benefit here at the beginning of the week as you're collaborating with others. Now, in the middle of the week, we got this King of Wands energy moving forward here. This is a very passionate, masculine energy coming out here. This is charismatic, very attractive, fiery signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming out. This could be within your chart, could be in another's, but this King of Wands energy is about finding creative solutions to solving problems and then making decisions creatively. And he's very inspiring. He's very motivational. He's got that energy that just really ignites creativity and inspiration in others and motivates them to move forward and expand with them. All right. So now we also have we got the Hierophant coming out here in the middle of the week as well. Now, the Hierophant is all about the old, traditional hierarchy, procedural, organizational, corporate, institutional type stuff. It definitely can be, just following tradition and having that hierarchy and authority come into play. We'll dive more into this as we reach it. Now, the end of the week here, we do have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Now, this is usually about a disagreement, an argument. It is reversed. So there is a conflict that is coming about. Usually it is about agreeing to disagree, seeing others' ideals have merit and whatnot, and walking away. And this at the end of the week is that nobody's really walking away. It is about there is not a change in this communication that's happening. So we'll definitely dive in a little deeper and get some more detail exactly what's going on with that. And then finally, holding on tight to something, not letting go. This is the stuck energy. Now, this could be you're on a limited budget. You're clutching your purse strings at that. But it is also, you can see, you're trying to ground yourself by, staying stuck, but at the same time protecting your heart. Look at that pentacle shielding your heart. You still are focused on material, money things, material things. And that's kind of holding you back here a little bit too, as it's making you feel stuck. So Libra, let's dive in, because we do see you got wealth and prosperity coming your way, feeling a fullness, plentiful, enjoying the fruits of your labor. You got all the abilities, and even, you're well prepared. You're going to get shit done. And we see that there, the masculinity there, perhaps the creative solutions of this King of Wands energy. And it's all happening within the next few days. So let's dive in. This collaboration with others. What's happening here at the beginning of the week? Well, there is the Empress energy coming out, divine feminine. You even got a Queen of Cups energy and the King of Wands. All right, Libra, King of Wands. We've seen that later in the week here. King of Wands energy. We got this coming out, creative solution making coming about. You got the Queen of Cups energy. This is the watery signs like Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy coming out. This is about tapping into your intuition. Maybe not oversharing your emotions and letting them overflow and everything. It's using discernment to, tap into, necessary understanding, compassion, helping others. It doesn't necessarily need to be overwhelming and spilling out all your emotions and feelings. It's really using that intuition. The Queen of Cups, she has gained that status as Queen of Emotions because she's learned discernment about her emotions and oversharing, as well as tapping into her intuition. You got the Empress. This is divine feminine energy coming out here. Now, a Libra, the divine feminine energy is new beginnings, highly fertile, a new start, and she's very expansive and somewhat independent herself. I mean, she taps into all four of the lower arcana queens, and she rules over them. She's gained all that wisdom and experience. She can create new growth like a phoenix rising out of the ashes, so to speak. New growth and expands upon things. Very energy of new beginnings, new starts. So these perhaps take it as it resonates for you. These energies could be your helpmates helping you on a project or task at hand, but there is a lot of creative new growth, new energy coming into whatever this project is. Now, Libra, that Nine of Cups there, like I said, self-empowerment. To some, it could be self-indulgence and selfishness, but it is building up your self-esteem and confidence here. Look at this. You are juggling things. All right, I dare say there could be some, you're coming into this, you are building up your confidence here. You are juggling. There is a decision to be had here. Your emotions have been a roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down, going through things. But you've been trying to keep things up in the air, and this is things in the 3D world. These are pentacles. So definitely, you can't keep it up. You're going to have to specially focus. Now, making a decision to specially focus on one and not the other, and then vice versa, isn't giving up another completely. It is just really applying your time and special focus to one thing and then the other, so they do feel they have your full attention at that time. And it could be work related and home related. Take it as it resonates for you. You are concerned, you're confused and worried you're going to make the wrong decision, though. So you got to build up your confidence and recognize that there is no wrong decisions. Of course, your concern, is it fantasy, delusion, illusion, or empty cup? Is this reality a treasure chest, a gemstone, or even just an unpolished stone? Something, please, but you're very afraid to make a decision. You're confused and uncertain because we even got the moon card, the uncertainties here. Now, I dare say here, Libra, recognize what this one is, pulling yourself up out of those deeper depths of emotions, the darker depths of emotions that have been holding you down, holding you back. And look at the soul's journey path there. It's lit up by the light of the moon. Focus on the path forward, moving forward. Ignore the distractions. Those are, the shadows and the night shadows create illusions and delusions. So the best focus of mind is to focus on your journey forward. Ignore the illusions, delusions of the shadows. Ignore the gossip, the presumptions. Those create false fears that are unnecessary. And tiresome. So avoid those. Follow your path because you want to reach that new dawn, because in the light of day, clarity comes. So build up your confidence, your self-esteem. That's all going to place. It's going to eliminate that uncertainty in you, and it's going to help you make the decisions that you need to make. Now, and definitely creative solutions coming in as this Kina-1 energy is already progressive, way ahead. There is a creative solution. It's there middle of the week, and you're going to act upon it. And look at this. It is, based off of nostalgia. Now, this could be past life information coming out, past memories, nostalgia of good times, and wanting to retune that. Now, Seven of Wands, standing firm on your opinion and beliefs. Now, everyone else is offering their opinion and beliefs, and you recognize they all have merit, but you just are at this higher vibration. You are going to stand firm with your own opinion and belief against others, because you do feel you're on a higher vibration. And that could be because you went through this long-term suffering. You went through this Ten of Swords, that suffering, that painful ending. And the Dusk to Dawn card is what I call this transformation, because it is like the caterpillar who's crawling on the ground. You're at that lower vibration in the world, big scary place, and then you crawl into your chrysalis. You go through this painful transformation, and the dawning a new day, you break forth, and you're a beautiful butterfly flying high above the world and realizing how small everything looks now. It's so different. And that's why you're able to stand your ground, because you're realizing you're seeing things from this higher perspective, looking down, and all these other opinions don't matter, because you realize, oh my God, they have no clue what I can see. And that is the difference here. So definitely creative solution moving you forward. And look at this. We even got this hierarchy structure here. The, traditional roles, religious perhaps coming into play there as well. Let's get a little more clarity. There's a divine cup that's being offered here, and there is a little bit of a discontent or stubbornness in ignoring the divine cup. You've been looking at these three cups here that haven't even been filled yet, and you're like, maybe I should focus on these, and you're ignoring this divine cup being offered. And the Justice card is here. It says there is a outcome that's coming. It's going to be fair and balanced for the good of all. This could be a legal contract. You could be involved in a contractual issue with the court systems, but the justice will be served, the good outcome, the good and benefit for the will of all. Now, this is also the Six of Swords card coming in play. This is leaving all that chaos, drama, stress behind, and pushing away from that shore, going across the choppy emotions to the calmer seas and the other shore, where you can find your peace, your serenity, your solitude there. There is based on with the tradition roles. I mean, traditional roles coming into play, hierarchy. There's a certain way of doing things. You've been discontented about the traditional things, and the fair and just balance, the stress, the conflict, everything with legal matters. This could be a marriage issue. This could be a union here, and a contract and things coming out, but a goodwill for all, Libra. Now, this argument card or migraine card sometimes is in reverse. So let's get a little more clarity. What's going on there? All right, look at this. A lot of work happening here. You're really focused on a lot of work here. And maybe overworking yourself, Libra, applying, and this is the hard working. You're very dedicated. You're applying all your skills, your expertise, your focus on your job. You got the negotiation, compromise, the Lovers card coming out here. Now, this is a significant other coming into play here. It's a need to negotiate, and compromise is needing to be made with the significant other, to realize and have hope of your dreams coming true here. So there is this disagreements, I think, between work and relationships happening here. It is in reverse. I dare say you are working it out. And I say you're working it out because it is in reverse. You are making that change at the end of the week, changing up the way you argue. And that's leaving that in the past, because you're realizing your dreams here and moving forward after this argument. Now, there is the I'm stuck card here, holding on tight to something. What are you holding on tight to? Oh, well, look at that. Pisces Hangman energy coming out here for you, Libra. This is seeing things from a different perspective. So you're changing your perspective, as well as you got a decision to be made. Remove that blindfold. You're avoiding your emotions and your decision making, trying to be practical and logical, which is very Libra indeed. But the fact of the matter is, you've got to make that decision more balanced by adding your emotions and to find that success. Look at that abundant life, family, work, life, all together, abundant. This is what everyone, success card, everyone works toward in that lower arcana. The ultimate success, 10 of Pentacles here. You got it there. You just got to make that decision to move forward and come to fruition. And it is within a few days. We see you're making this decision. Things are going through within a few days here. Things are happening. You got all the tools you need here, Libra, as well as the assistance from others to realize your dreams and that abundance, that wealth, that prosperity as well. And so there we go. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and let's grab you one of the Winnie D's Oracle cards for the week ahead. Now, these are just extra little affirmations. I love them. It's the Welsh Celtic Mystical Oracle deck. And yours today is happiness. Libra, I give myself permission to be happy. I spread my wings and sing a song of joy. The bluebird, maybe not a butterfly, but the bluebird is one of the most peaceful of all birds, Libra. The bluebird asks you not to get so caught up in everyday living that you forget to take time to simply enjoy yourself. It is a symbol of joy and cheerfulness. The bluebird is associated with the throat chakra and creative expression as well. It is content and joyful in the simplest things in life. So Libra, the bluebird is teaching you how to walk in peace and to live your life from a place of inner calm and joy. You are asked to remember that you are born to happiness and fulfillment, and that happiness is not as rare as it seems. All right, let's go ahead and grab you two of the Chinese 5-element cards from the Oracle deck as well for the week ahead. And your first card here, Libra, is Meadow Rabbit. This is about a state of graceful movement. It is a 10 card. This is about completions and new beginnings. So endings and beginnings come into play here, but a state of graceful movement, taking those steps gracefully, eloquently, stepping into, stepping out with faith from the completion of the ending into new beginnings here. We also have this Earth Sheep, Libra, return to your center. This is a 11 card. 11 card, you may be seeing that synchronistically. 1111. That is just the angels telling you whatever you were thinking, saying, doing at that moment, you are right. You are on track. Use that as a helpful meet as you're making your decisions moving forward, as well as return to your center is about decision making. 11s work down to 2s, and 2s are all about making those decisions. And you do have some decisions to make within a few days, as we've seen with that card. Now, let's grab you 3 Moonology cards finally to wrap up your week ahead reading. Libra, your 3 cards. All right, 4 cards. Libra, 4 cards for the week ahead Moonology. Take time to breathe out here, as well as a win-win outcome is forecasted for you, and work through your fears, false evidence appearing real. Remember, no coulda, woulda, shouldas. And finally, prosperity lies ahead for you, Libra. All right, I do hope something resonated for you here today. We'll catch you next time, Libra. Bye.